Hi, I'm Scott and this is Alex, and we're financial advisors at Everest Private Wealth. We've got a number of paramedic clients, so we're well aware of what's going on with the EBA at the moment. So we thought we'd run a quick 3-minute video to answer 7 commonly asked questions before our seminars that we're running next week. So next Tuesday and Thursday night, we're going to explore this and other personal insurance in more detail, and we'd love to see you there. But I'll start off, Alex, by saying, what is the difference between income protection and salary continuance insurance?
Yeah, good question, Scott. So this is one that we get quite often, and the answer is there is actually no difference. They're just two different terms that are used in the industry. So salary continuance and income protection are the same thing.
Okay. How much of my wage is actually covered?
So typically up to 75% of your wage can be covered. We have heard of one recent instance where a colleague of the paramedics is on claim with Rest and was only paid out 48% of his current wage. The reason for that, we were told, was because he was classed as a heavy blue-collar worker instead of a blue-collar worker. Okay. But normally up to 75% should be covered.
Okay. And how long is a benefit paid for with income protection?
So a benefit period for the income protection policy can vary. It can vary from, say, 2 years right up to age 65 or to age 70. Rest, for example, pays to age 60. Retail cover, which is more typically what we deal with, is to age 65 or to age 70.
And what is a waiting period?
So a waiting period is how long until you actually are paid your benefit. So how long do you have to be sick or injured before you'll start receiving some money? So again, we will keep referring to Rest in this video because we know a lot of you currently do have cover with Rest. So the Rest waiting period is 60 days. The retail cover that we use can have a waiting period as short as 14 days, right up to 2 years before you start getting paid your benefit.
Okay. And I've heard a lot about workers' compensation. How does that affect my income protection insurance?
Yeah, great question. One we get all the time. So workers' comp simply offsets an income protection benefit. So if you are injured at work and you claim workers' comp, say you get paid for 9 months, you won't get your income protection benefit during those 9 months. But if you're still sick or injured after that period, then your income protection will start kicking in from that point in time.
Okay. And is that the same with sick leave?
Sick leave is a little different. So retail policies that we deal with, sick leave typically isn't offset. So you could actually claim your sick leave and your income protection at the same time. Typically with industry funds cover, so Rest for example, the sick leave would actually offset your income protection.
Okay. And lastly, do I have to be at work or injured at work to be able to have a claim?
No, so that's one of the beauties of income protection when we're explaining it to our clients. And we say that you are covered 24/7 anywhere in the world typically. So accidents don't just happen at work, so they can happen on the way to work, or the way home, or on the weekend, or anything like that, and you will still be covered in that instance.
Okay, great. Well, guys, like I said at the start, we're running 2 seminars next Tuesday and Thursday night, and we really hope to see you there.
Thanks, guys.